Get a load of this. Close the door, Frank. Come on, man. That's crazy. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back, yes, with the man himself, Zappa Crappa, hanging out on my door. Thank you again to our patron Clay for sending me that poster, man. That thing will never leave that door, I promise. We're going to an album, once again, that we have never listened to. It's called Waka Jawaka. This is courtesy of our patron, Chris B. This is his Patreon pick of the month. It just might be a one-shot deal. And the track before this is called Your Mouth. That's great, bro. I love it. This was, I think, his 4th solo album, it said. What was it? Yeah, his 4th solo album, 15th album, counting all the other stuff. It was released in July 1972, and it is a jazz-influenced precursor to the Grand Wazoo, which came out in November of 1972. So I guess, as we know, he was a very prolific artist, and he liked to release material. Apparently, according to Zappa, the title is something that showed up on a Ouija board at one time. There you go. Waka Jawaka. I'm interested in that. Especially if it's jazz, Frank. Let's go, man. I haven't really heard that much of that side of him, so this should be good. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon somewhere down there. We do this every Friday. Frank Friday. Pretty basic. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come hang out in the chat. We'd love to have you. All right. It just might be a one-shot deal by Frank Zappa. 3, 2, 1, go. Barking Pumpkin Records.
That you've been watching all the time. Watching all the time.
What the fuck?
And if a forest grows up from the dirt on the floor, then the flag with the satchel had just up beside the door.
I love the slide.
You're just starting to get worried. You ain't going out.
Or pedal steel, whatever
And
that is.
it's confusing to your mind. Just consider this. You can be scared when it gets too real. You can be scared when it gets too real.
This is Sal Masquez.
You should be digging at what is happening.
Yes, you should be digging it while it's happening.
Cause it just might be a one-shot deal.
It may be. Oh, wow. Look at that. Why can't every video be like that? Oh, that makes my job so easy. Sneaky Pete. Tony Durant. So many guitars. Is there a washboard in there? Of course. We can't have anything nice. Wow. Oh, right back in. That's great.
You can be lost and you can wanna be found, but keep an eye on that rope whenever he jump around. Just keep watching him, whatever you watching him. Just keep watching him, see whatever you have to him. And see if he's brought along a little bag for you, Rent.
No. See, I wish that was longer, but it is what it is. Don't even start with me. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Hold on, let me try that again. Well, is it going to work now? Hello? See? When I want it to work, it doesn't do it. That's so stupid. Oh, man. So Frank was on acoustic for that? That's why that acoustic was on fire, man. That was great. But they had so many guitars. They had the slide. Sounded like there was like a pedal steel in there, electric guitar. They had everything. Now that I think about it, I guess there was so much guitar, I didn't even really hear the bass. So for this one, it was Sal Masquez on vocals, Frank Zappa on guitar, including acoustic guitar on this track, and uncredited vocals and electric bed springs for this one. Ainsley Dunbar on drums, washboard and tambourine for this track, Tony Duran on slide, no George Duke on this one, no. Jeff Simmons on Hawaiian guitar and vocals. Sneaky Pete on pedal steel guitar solo for this track. Janet Ferguson did the girl vocals. The lady vocals in the beginning. And I think that's it. Yep. 1972. So he released this one and then the Grand Wazoo later that year. And we've done, I think, one track from that album. I can't say we've done one track from every Zappa album because this is just another one we, just done a first one for. And I bet there's plenty more. And I'm so glad to have you guys steer me along with him. That definitely did have like an island sort of feel. I kind of was, I guess, expecting something else because of what I read on Wikipedia, but I'm guessing they're referring to the very long side one track on this album. Maybe that's the jazzy one. I don't know. Because that wasn't really jazzy at all. That was more country and like Hawaiian. It did have like a, sort of luau vibe to it. But then, of course, like I said, we can't have anything nice. And it falls off the rails in the best way possible. And just, in Frank Zappa fashion, just goes crazy. And I love it, man. I love when he gets weird. And it's basically every song. There's maybe one or two songs that, he plays straight, There's the serious songs he's got, obviously, too. But, there's always that little, tongue-in-cheek. And, this kind of, I don't know. He just does everything, like every genre you could think of, man. And the way he played the acoustic in this was just, I don't know, man. It's very different, because I haven't really heard him play acoustic, I don't think, much before. And thankfully that video had the lineup there because I would have mistakenly said, oh, wow, Frank's killing this, and whatever. I did see that the other guys were playing the slide and stuff, but I didn't see he was playing acoustic. So, like I said, that explains why the acoustic was so good. Especially in that last, I guess, like 3/4 of the way through section. That acoustic was amazing. And I don't know exactly what the bed springs are. If it's real bed springs, then there you go. But he always throws like the most wild shit in the liner notes, bro. If you actually read the liner notes for his albums, it's hilarious. So I would definitely say Ainsley Dunbar on the drums, but I had to go with that pedal steel solo too from Sneaky Pete. That was good. Like, honestly, all the people who were playing guitar on this were just killing it. Because there's like 4 different things happening at once. Like, there's 4 different layers of guitar, then the percussion. That was really, really good. And apparently there's other tracks on this album. Obviously. Like before this, there's Your Mouth. And then after this is Waka Jawaka. That's 11 minutes long. And then there's Big Swifty on side 1, which is, literally the only track on that side. 17 minutes and 22 seconds. Wouldn't that be a fun one, huh? Frank is, I I don't know, man. Like that's why it's the perfect artist to have like a day for. Because with certain bands, you just run out of stuff to do. With Frank, I probably could keep doing this, for a long time. To get through every Frank Zappa track, it probably wouldn't be able to. I probably couldn't do it. There'd be too many videos. But if I can, I will get as close as I can because I really enjoyed this. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing it every week. If I didn't, I would I don't know, try and steer the channel away from this certain artist if I didn't like it. But no, I love Frank, man. I look forward to Thursday nights because that's when I record the Frank Friday videos. I look forward to them. I really do because he's the one artist that I never know what to expect, and that's like a complete honesty. Like I could put on this and it's almost country, like Hawaiian themed kind of song, but with an acid trip thrown in there at the end, basically, or the beginning and the end. It's really trippy. And it just kind of goes to hell for a second there and comes back, It's like the dark side of the island when you leave the resort, You're like, oh, man, I took a right turn at that left. I should have went there. Hey, man, I've been out of the country a couple times when I was younger. And it was actually pretty cool off the beaten path. If you go to all the airports and stuff, like down in the ports and everything, like Aruba, Cabo San Lucas, there's all these people there trying to sell you stuff as you come off, I remember buying a bunch of little puppets that handmade wooden puppets. There's these little, turtles and stuff like that. It's just so cool to go and actually see what a culture is. You know what I mean? It's not just, oh, let's stay at this nice hotel that they just stole a bunch of land from probably or bought it, and then they just built a hotel on it, in some nice area. But I remember, here's my one story of the day. I was in, I think it was Aruba, and me and my dad kind of went off the beaten path, and we're in the city or the town, or whatever you want to call it, and we went into this dodgy looking jewelry shop, and I went in there and I saw the most gigantic sapphire necklace I've ever seen in my life. It was this monkey, like a metal sort of monkey, and it's holding this gigantic sapphire. It looked like it was from Indiana Jones or something, man. I've never forgotten that giant gem I saw, and I asked how much it was, obviously, as a kid, and I think he was messing with me, but he said $1 million. I think he was probably just messing with me, but I think that's funny. But I miss going, traveling and stuff like that. This is just, inspired because of the island and stuff like that. That was our thing to, me and my family. We went to Hawaii one year, and then we went through the Panama Canal and hit all the islands down there. Went to Alaska one year. My dad was pretty well off, to be honest, and we would just travel, at least once a year, and then go to the beach town 3 hours away for a weekend too, and I miss doing that. And I want to start doing that with my own family, but it's just so hard right now. It's rough. It's hard to survive as parents, especially, this is basically the only income, and it's rough, man. But I wouldn't have it any other way because I really appreciate you guys, and just discovering this music is totally worth it. And Frank Zappa is numero uno, man. He really is. He's my favorite. I don't love every song, and sometimes it takes a couple listens for me to fully digest it and understand it, and even then I'm only getting what I get. Then there's still plenty of more repeat listens that have to happen to really get it, and you never are gonna know exactly what Frank's thinking, but it's great, and I don't know why I just said 4 times in 5 seconds, but that's okay. I don't know what to do next. I don't think I have any more requests for this month for Frank. This is the last one, so thank you again, Chris. That was a great pick. And if y'all have any other picks by Frank, definitely leave it down below. I'll just make a posted comment and I'll pin it, and just leave it, if it's an album, if it's a song, whatever, because I'm open to do whatever, man, because there's so many different albums still left to touch or to finish up, and you guys know I don't care. As long as it's good with me, and it's Frank, so I know it's always going to be good. So there you go. That's a sealed deal right there. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys for the next Frank Friday, if that's the only reason why you're here. And if not, I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Hey, just want to let you know, there's a Patreon and a PayPal and a Cash App, maybe, if I feel like it, in the description if you want to join. We have a Discord server just for patrons. If you want to send a request in via PayPal, blah, 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 it's all in the description as well. And if you join Patreon, you get access to all of our block videos, full album reactions, to the Beatles, all kinds of stuff, man. It's definitely worth it. There's all kinds of different tiers, but if you join the $15 tier or up, you get one for your Quest a month. See ya.